Okay, I apologize, but I got about 5 minutes max, so I'll just take your questions.
How did you feel being back here?
It was great. It was great to be back here. We had a great time at San Bernardino, and they were fantastic hosts, but to be able to come back and be on this great, brand new, beautiful practice field and be in an environment at home, I think has been refreshing for our guys.
What's the word on Dalton Hilliard? He wasn't out here today?
Yeah, he's got a family issue that he's taking care of.
Aaron Hester?
He's not feeling very good.
Did he go back to Hawaii for this?
No, he didn't go back to Hawaii.
Dalton didn't?
No.
Okay.
Looks like there's a new offensive lineman out there.
Yeah, Jake Seidel from Riverside JC. We offered him, he accepted, and he's with us now.
And he's eligible for this year?
He is eligible to practice, and he's ready to go.
Where do you see him fitting in?
Probably play mostly guard, a little tackle.
Coach, before you left, you talked about wanting to go out there and team building, team bonding, types of things. Do you feel like that part of it got accomplished?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was fantastic out there. It was great.
What did you see from Seidel, like on tape, that compelled you to offer him that group?
He's athletic. He's got good size. He's young. He's only 19 years old. He's played. He's got good hands, good feet, good toughness. In talking to him, he's a smart kid. This has been his dream school. He played well last year, and looks like a guy that's going to fit in with our program.
It's a weird time of year to bring in a guy. Is that due to
You think?
losing guys on
Felt like it's the NFL here. He's signing free agents. Yeah, it's due to that, and it's the fact that one of the things we talked about all camp is just the need to build depth on our offensive line, and this was an opportunity to do that. So we took advantage of it. We have scholarships available, and he's a guy that's worthy. He was recruited here a couple years ago, as I understand, and Adrian Clem's very familiar with him, has liked him. So it just worked out. It just was a good deal for both of us.
Is he coming in as a sophomore or junior?
Sophomore.
Dalton, you said it's a family thing. Is it a family situation that could possibly affect his playing this year?
No.
No.
I don't know what it is. He called me 5 minutes before I came out here, and when a player like Dalton of his maturity level says, "Hey, coach, I've got something very, very serious I need to take care of," then it's not like a 17-year-old kid you don't know yet. You know Dalton, you know what he's about. So I just said, "Hey, then you need to take care of it." So that's the extent that I know of it.
What's the status of Ellis McCarthy? How far along is he?
He is really close. But we need to be careful about pushing him on the field too soon. The guy's got an amazing future, and you don't want to be selfish. We don't want to be selfish. Put him out there before he's really ready to go. But he's been working hard. He's been working on the side of Coach Alosi. He's been doing some change of directions things. I don't think it'll be too long before you see him involved in some individual drills, but I can't tell you exactly when he'll be involved in team drills.
Any opinion on Jeff Buck?
The field, was it really that different? Did you feel it in it?
The heat?
No, the field.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's soft and it's flat, and there's no undulations in it, and it's beautiful, and it's just, I think the guys really appreciate it.
How about the heat? Is this heat considered to just come from?
Huh?
How about the heat?
These guys, I let these guys have about the heat. Yes.
Yeah, we'll answer. If you came out once, we would answer that question. But since you were here having pina coladas at your house, we're not. Hundley, have you seen him kind of regroup in the last week at all?
I think so. After you guys brought it up, and you were right that first day after we named him, and he kind of, didn't have a great practice. I think he's regathered himself and reasserted himself, and I think he's looked pretty good. We've had some issues blocking our defensive line at times, and a lot of that's just due to matchups. Sometimes we've got our one offensive line in there against kind of at times a patchwork offensive line, or defensive line against a patchwork offensive line. Guys that we're moving around from guard to tackle to center, and so it's not always easy for those quarterbacks to stand there and throw it. But I think in the long run, that's probably going to help us, because there's very few times in this game you get a chance to just stand back there uninhibited and huck it down the field.
One more?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to ask it.
Not today.
We've got the fan event, and so that's why the players aren't here. We've got to get over there, and it starts in 4 minutes. If you guys want to come over, it'll be fun. So, okay.
Coach San Bernardino had also.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
Now that means it's hot because see how the sweat rings on it?
I remember my roots. Are you guys going to remember their roots? 2 months from now, I'll still have this guy.
Yes.